If you guys want to finish domination, clutch time, unlimited, level 40, but you don't have the time, DM Rose NBA on Twitter. His link is in the description, and make sure to tell him I sent you. Yo, what's good everybody? It's CP the Doc, and welcome to my team No Money Spent, episode 20. This right here is about to be my shortest intro ever. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Right now, I'm only 10 straight wins away from getting Diamond Chris Bosh. Just in case you guys didn't know, you get Chris Bosh by winning 15 games in a row in Triple Threat Online, which is definitely not easy to do. Now, I've been pretty good in TTO for this entire season. My record is 91-9. But so far, this 5-game winning streak I'm on right now is the best streak I've gone on ever since Chris Bosh came out. So honestly, there's really no guarantee that I actually get Bosh in today's video, but if everything goes according to plan, then I should end up 101-9 with Diamond Chris Bosh in my collection at the end of this video. Just like I said earlier, this intro's gonna be short. You guys already know what my mission is today, and now it's all on me to accomplish my goal. Well, I'm also trusting Clyde Drexler, Brandon Roy, and Anthony Davis, but of course, I'm the one controlling these players, so it really is all on me. With that being said, I think I'm ready to get this grind started, even though I'm definitely a little bit nervous. You guys sit back, relax, enjoy this video, and drop a like to wish me good luck today, because you and I both know this is not gonna be easy. Whew. I really am nervous, but not that nervous. I mean, I've only won 5 games in a row, so if I somehow lose this game right here, it's definitely not the end of the world. If I win 14 straight games and then lose, that is 1,000 times worse than losing right now, but like I said earlier, if everything goes according to plan, then we're not taking any L's today, so right off the bat, let's lock in on defense. Let's stay in front of Derrick Rose the best we can. We did a great job forcing a pass to the corner right there, and yeah, so far we're locked in on defense. Let's just keep it rolling. Zion drives to the rim, and that's a good foul. I'm sure most of you guys know that playing defense in Triple Threat Online can be really tough because the court, even though it's kinda small, there's so much open space to operate, but right there we got a big stop and a transition dunk too. If we keep on getting stops on defense and as many easy buckets as possible, we're gonna be fine. Brandon Roy is going crazy. You guys comment on this video and let me know what your Triple Threat Online team is. Right now, we're actually playing versus a pretty good squad. Derrick Rose, Zion, Anthony Davis. That's a full Amethyst squad, which is pretty expensive right now. So yeah, if you're going for Chris Bosh, let me know in the comments, and I'm curious what your lineup is that you're running with. That's tough, Zion. It's only the first game of the video, and it's already getting sweaty. I'm already getting kinda stressed, but I'm not worried. Brandon Roy is carrying us right now. Our defense is locked in too, but let's keep on feeding the ball to Brandon Roy, and let's see if we can get another bucket. That's too much space. That's back-to-back threes. That's 6 unanswered points by us, and our defense is locked in. That defense by Brandon Roy is elite. If we can get a 3 right here, or any bucket really, then we're gonna put a dagger in this game. Oh yeah, let's see if we can get a post-up bucket versus Derrick Rose. Nice post spin and layup off the glass. At first, this game was a little bit stressful, I'm not gonna lie, but we really hit our stride. I'm definitely warmed up, and if we can keep on hitting threes like this, playing defense and driving to the rim, then we're gonna get Chris Bosh today. 6 games down, 9 games to go, and we also got Sapphire Eddie Jones. Not bad. That was a pretty good team we just played against, and we still made it look easy, so let's keep that momentum rolling in game 2. This time, we're playing versus Kyrie, Mitch Richmond, Sean Kemp, another really good team, but I'm not worried. Every single one of these cards he has can score, but my defense is elite, my ball movement is elite, and that's gonna be an easy layup for Drexler. Just like I said last game, getting as many easy buckets as possible is the key. Brandon Roy is still on fire. Yeah, if Brandon Roy keeps on shooting like this, then I don't see how we're gonna lose a single game. Even Anthony Davis is knocking down his threes, and yeah, man, we're keeping it rolling for sure. Even though we've played against 2 pretty good teams, we've been hitting our shots, we've been locked in on defense, and I'm actually having fun right now. 8 more wins, guys. If we win this game right here, we're over halfway done. We're off to a good start, but I already know that these games are gonna continue getting tougher and tougher. I'm kinda surprised that we're playing versus Jerry West, Jack Sigma, but even though our team is so much better, let's stay locked in. Let's not give this man any open looks, and let's continue knocking down the same shots we've been getting so far. Good defense by Drexler. We're right there on Vernon Maxwell, and it looks like he's trying to get to the rim. A lot. Good defense by Anthony Davis, and he still scores anyway. That's tough. It's all good though, because, come on, there's no way Jerry West is stopping Brandon Roy. We're gonna hit that same move again. Defensively, we're off to a bit of a weird start, but I know we're gonna get stops eventually. Brandon Roy's got it, he fades away, and he stays hot. Man, he can't miss right now. Let's work that ball back around to Brandon Roy. He gets another open look, and man, you gotta stay attached to him. He's got our first 10 points. He's got takeover already. Even though we could be playing better defense, our offense is making up for it, and I can't complain about that. Let's just keep on scoring. Brandon Roy's got the hot hand. Jerry West moves out of the way, and Roy hits another fadeaway 3. Brandon Roy is definitely the MVP of this video so far. He just can't miss. He's playing good defense. Everything's working, and I guess this guy just put down his controller. That's gonna be another double-digit win. So far, we've won every single game by double digits, and y'all know what that win right there means. We're over halfway to getting CB. 8 wins down, 7 games to go. I know not every win's gonna be as easy as our first 3, but if we stay locked in, like I said earlier, we ain't losing. Game 4. This is gonna be interesting. This guy's got an elite defensive team. Dillon Brooks, Draymond, Anthony Davis. Yeah, defensively, that team is awesome, but offensively, I don't know. Can Brandon Roy continue getting buckets versus Dillon Brooks? I don't know, but thankfully I have other bucket getters too. Don't get me wrong, this guy's got a pretty good team, but I just don't know if he has enough offense to win this game. Dillon Brooks drives to the rim, he's gonna pass out to Anthony Davis, and I'm not really worried about Anthony Davis as a shot creator whenever I play against him. Yeah, we're in perfect defensive position. Draymond's not quick enough to get a blow-by drive to the rim, but he will throw a good pass now and then. Of course, Brandon Roy collapses and leaves a shooter wide open, but thankfully he missed. Drexler's open, the fans are in the way, but it doesn't matter. 7-0 start. Defense to offense is the key. Even though we played terrible defense last possession, even though Brandon Roy left Dillon Brooks wide open, thankfully Brooks missed the shot. That's a nice score by Anthony Davis, but let's go and get those points right back. This guy's in the full court press, but it don't matter. Brandon Roy finishes. This guy is 100% bringing out that black Air Force energy. He's full court pressing, he has 3 elite defenders, and offensively, it looks like he knows what he's doing, but he just doesn't have the players to actually execute the game plan. Amazing defense by Drexler. Man, that is so clamped up. That's unbelievable how clamped up that is. Now Drexler's open in the corner. Oh, let's keep on swinging the ball around though. I want to get the best shot possible. Look at all those pump fakes and ball movement. Yeah, guys, we're looking good right now. Let's just keep on passing the ball and getting the best shots possible. Another double-digit lead. So far, I think we've gotten some pretty good luck with our matchups. We haven't played versus anybody who's insanely good yet. We've played versus some good squads, but we haven't played versus any really elite players, which I can't complain about. So far, we've kind of just been killing everybody. We've been getting stops on defense, we've been getting open looks, and even though we haven't been perfect on defense, even though we have given up a few buckets here and there, we've been able to outscore our opponents and win so far. I don't want to talk too big since this is only game 4. We still have so many games left to win, and of course, if we do get Chris Bosh in this video, we will be testing him out, so we have a lot of games left to play today. We're nowhere near being done. I can't believe I missed that. It's all good. Let's get those points back right here. Drexler lays it in. Just one more bucket. This is gonna be another double-digit win. AD throws it down, and so far, we've just been dominating, not giving up very many buckets, and we've been scoring too. If we just win this next game right here, we're only 5 wins away from Chris Bosh. I was definitely not expecting for us to get off to this good of a start, but I'm not complaining. Let's keep rolling. This is a big game right here. Kyrie, Vince Carter, Jabari Smith, 3 guys who can score, 3 guys who can shoot. This is definitely not the toughest matchup we can get, but this is still not going to be an easy win. Let's keep on putting in work with Brandon Roy because he's been elite so far this video. Anthony Davis has been pretty good too. He makes up for that missed layup from last game. This guy doesn't have a really good defensive big man, so it looks like Anthony Davis might be able to go off this game. Of course, I want to get threes. We could probably get threes every time, but we could also go off with AD. This is looking like it's gonna be the Anthony Davis game. Brandon Roy's been going off this video. Clyde Drexler hasn't been bad, but Anthony Davis has been kind of low key. Oh yeah, Brandon Roy fades away and hits it again. Yeah, no matter how good or bad our defense is, no matter how many buckets I give up, if we just keep on shooting like this, we're gonna be okay, but it would really be nice if Clyde Drexler didn't leave the corner open like that. In situations like that, I'm 100% fine with giving up the easy 2. I'd much rather give up a 2 than a 3. I just don't want to give up the open 3. And look at that! Anthony Davis off the lob. This guy's gotten a couple open looks, but overall, I like the way we're playing. Thankfully, right there, our defense didn't collapse. We're still in pretty good position. Drexler helps, but we're able to recover on Vince Carter. We run him off the three-point line, and we got dunked on bad right there. But I really will take that over a wide open 3 every single time, especially since we should be able to get a 2 right back here. Clyde Drexler is a beast. Brandon Roy is unguardable, especially when you got a player like Kyrie on him. If you're using a shooting guard as your primary ball handler in TTO and you're being guarded by Kyrie, for example, you should be able to get a bucket every single time. Our defense this game has been terrible, man. We've given up 13 points. Thankfully for us, we're scoring every time, but nah, our defense has just not been up to par. Just because we're scoring so many points, we should still be able to win, but man, this guy's gotten way too many wide open looks. If we keep on giving up this many open looks and we have a game where our shot's not falling, we might be in trouble, but I don't have to worry about that yet. Finally, a really good defensive possession. It's about time, man. That's probably the first good defensive possession that we've had the entire game, and of course, Drexler is gonna get that easy 2 every time. We don't even need one stop on defense. This guy can score right here for all I care. All we need is one more bucket, 2 or 3, and we win this game. Yeah, you can have that jumper, but he missed it anyway. That's tough. Drexler flies, soars, and throws it down. That's now 10 wins down, 5 wins to go. We're 67% of the way there. My mentality is that we've already won 5 games in a row 2 times. We just gotta do it one more time, and Chris Bosh is ours. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm really getting nervous. In game 6, or game 11, whichever one you want to call it, we're playing versus Ja Morant, the best shooter in the game, Serge Ibaka, Clyde Drexler. This is not going to be easy, but I have a feeling we will be able to get a bunch of easy buckets. I mean, come on, what's Ja Morant gonna do about this? This is actually my first time playing versus that Ja Morant, and I don't doubt that he's one of the best slashers in the game right now. Our defense, though, is elite. That right there is way better defense than we played the entire last game. Brandon Roy soars again. Yeah, he's been amazing. Give me that. Give me that inbound steal. Brandon Roy's got it again. Ibaka jumps. Roy fades away. And just like that, we're off to a 6-0 start. We're killing it right now. Yeah, we're looking amazing right now. Brandon Roy drives again. We get Ja Morant in the air. And yeah, if you have a point guard on Brandon Roy, that will be a bucket pretty much every time. Let's get out there on Serge Ibaka. Great defense by Davis. I can live with a shooting foul. It would have been his ball anyway, even if that was a block. Elite defense. Brandon Roy locks up Ja Morant. You love to see that. And once again, we will get an easy bucket right here. I mean, y'all know the drill. AD for 3. It's good. This guy's actually got a very fun team. That Ja Morant is definitely one of the best slashing point guards in the game. Ibaka's a good rim protector and stretch big who can rebound. And of course, Drexler, y'all have seen what he can do, so shout out to this guy for also having Drexler. Overall, his team is pretty fun. I would love to use a team like this, but it is simply not good enough to guard my guys. Anthony Davis for the win. Oh, I think that's my first time ever shooting a fadeaway 3 like that with Anthony Davis, so I'll make sure not to do it again. Great defense by Roy. That's gonna be a rebound, and let's make sure we actually win this game right here. Oh, come on, Brandon Roy. Get behind the three-point line. Literally, all we had to do was set up behind the three-point line. It's all good, though. Let's take the mid-range again, and that's gonna be win number 11. Just 4 more games. If you didn't believe in me earlier, you better believe in me now. If you're capable of winning 11 straight games, then you're definitely capable of winning 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It kinda comes down to luck and matchups, and of course how well you play. I mean, feel free to disagree with me, but I really do think if you're capable of winning 2 games in a row, then you're capable of winning 3 in a row. If you can win 3 in a row, you can win 4 in a row, man. Let's pass out to Anthony Davis. That's going to be a wide open 3. I don't know why this guy's sitting in the paint versus AD. That's just a silly idea. But yeah, I think you guys get the picture. If you're able to win 1 game in a row, then you can win back-to-back games. If you can win 5 in a row, you can win 10 in a row. Winning 10 games in a row is just winning 5 games in a row twice. Winning 12 games in a row is winning 6 games in a row twice. You guys get the picture. You guys get what I'm saying. If you disagree, I get it. And to be honest, I do sound a little bit dumb when I'm saying it, but I really do think this is true. Brandon Roy, oh my gosh. Backhanded dunk? You gotta be kidding me with that. Our offense is still looking great, and so far this game, our defense has been elite. Even though he got a dunk right there, I was still in pretty good position, and just like I've said 1,000 times this video, we will get those points right back. Anthony Davis shoots the fadeaway midi, and he hits it. So he can hit fadeaway mid-range shots, but not fadeaway threes? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Great defense by Brandon Roy, and man, Giannis puts it in again. I've said this before too, but the one thing I don't like about being no money spent is that I can't get the season pass. I can't get that Giannis, even though he's still one of the best big men in the game right now. Oh gosh, that is not elite defense right there. Let me not fall asleep. Let me make sure we actually close out this game because we're off to a good start, but it ain't how you start. It's how you finish. Drexler. Since it's looking like this is gonna be a relatively easy win, you guys comment on this video and let me know. Do you have Chris Bosh yet? If you do, that's awesome. I'm proud of you and I'm pretty impressed. If not, how many straight games have you won without getting Chris Bosh? I worded that a little bit weird. What I'm trying to say is, what is your biggest winning streak that you've gotten so far? 5, 10, 12, 13? I know some people on Twitter who've won 12 and 13 games, but then got popped in their 14th game. They came so close to getting Chris Bosh, but lost in their final 2 or 3 games, and I really hope that isn't me today. We've been rolling. We've been playing great. We've been winning by double digits, getting stops on defense, and that's now 12 wins in a row, but you never know. We might play versus Ty Debo or Splash or somebody like that in our very next game. For the time being though, we're looking great. 12 out of 15 wins. That feels really good. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all might not see it right now, but I am starting to get a little bit nervous. My palms are sweaty, my knees are weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on my sweater already. Mom spaghetti. I'm nervous, but on the surface I look calm and ready. Tracy McGrady, Scottie Pippen, Anthony Davis. That is a killer team right there. And this guy has Twitch in his name. This guy's a Twitch streamer. Yeah, this is gonna be tough, but definitely not impossible. This guy's probably streaming right now. He's probably going for Chris Bosh too, so I better not let him embarrass me. We better lock in on defense, and we gotta grab rebounds, but so far, I like what we're doing on defense. As long as we just fight over screens and contest this guy's shots, we should be okay. He's bricking a ton. Let's run the fast break. Let's swing it over to Brandon Roy, and let's see if we can get him a good look. That's gonna be another roll to the rim for AD. Let's keep on doing what's been working this entire gameplay video. We're right there on defense, and we force the miss. Our defense is elite. And Anthony Davis, wide open in the corner. We're patient though. We're moving the ball around, and of course I missed the dunk, of course. Right there, one more pass would have been perfect. I could have just been a little bit more patient and we could have gotten a better shot, but I like what we're doing on defense. This guy has an amazing team, but he's not getting anything easy so far, so yeah, let's just keep it rolling. He steps out of bounds, and Tracy McGrady is cold. No way. We're off to a good start, but this game is far from over. I mean, y'all know what they say. It's not over until the fat lady sings, and I haven't heard Lizzo sing yet, so this game is far from over. This guy's starting to find a little offensive groove, but we're in a groove right now as I speak, so let's keep on getting good shots. Brandon Roy drives, and that's gonna be another standing dunk. He's gotten so many of those this video. Let's keep up the elite defense. Scottie Pippen shoots the mid-range. That's an awkward shot, but I can live with it. I just don't want to give up threes. After a super slow start to this game, this man has definitely woken up. I gotta give him credit for that, but our defense is still locked in. We just gotta stop giving up offensive rebounds and easy rim runs. I know he wants to get the ball to Pippen, but right there, we force another miss. Let's go. Let's run the fast break. Drexler right down the middle, slams it in. Come on. I gotta give this guy credit for finding his groove, because this has definitely, easily been our best game of the video so far. But our defense is elite. That's huge. Let's run. We have numbers. This could be an easy fast break bucket. Nice spin, but let's take our time. Anthony Davis cuts and slams it in. We're so close to getting this win. This guy goes for the bump steal right there. Oh, he's leaving Brandon Roy open. Yeah, there we go. That should have been a blocking foul. That definitely should have been a blocking foul, but it's all good. Drexler posterizes Pippen. Of course, Roy was open in the corner, but I had to go for the highlight, especially since I have two guys right now with finishing takeover. Once again, we're in a great position. Even if this guy scores, we can still win the game. All we need is a 2, and he's going for threes. He's going all in for the 3. He could have taken the layup, gotten the easy 2 for the win, but instead, he steps out of bounds, then he fouls me, and yeah, we're still in an amazing position. He's playing aggressively. He went for the steal right there. Anthony Davis is wide open for the win, and he misses it. Come on, AD. Hopefully, that doesn't come back to bite me, and thankfully, it doesn't. Whew, that was sweaty. That was intense. What's that, 13 straight wins now? I seriously almost forgot. 99-9, ladies and gentlemen. We're just 2 wins away from getting Chris Bosh and 1 win away from 10,000 MT. That's pretty cool, man. Let's just lock in for 2 more games. Let's take care of our business. In game 14, we should have an easier matchup. Duncan Robinson, Giannis, Jordan Poole. Don't get me wrong, that's a pretty decent budget team. This guy has some bucket getters, but come on, who's stopping Brandon Roy? Even that last guy we just played against with Scottie Pippen and Tracy McGrady couldn't stop Brandon Roy. And look at that, we're off to a great start on defense. We force a really tough layup by Duncan Robinson, who I'm a big fan of, but let's be for real. He's not making layups. I'm fading away from the corner though, and Roy knocks it down. We've been greening our shots with Brandon Roy for pretty much this entire video, but he's also making his whites, which you absolutely love to see. Anthony Davis throws it down. He gets straight past Giannis, and yeah, it's looking like this is going to be another pretty chill win if we just keep on scoring. All this guy's trying to do is get to the rim with Giannis, and Anthony Davis is playing some perfect defense. We also got to make sure we stay close to Duncan Robinson, because he is pretty lights out when he gets the open 3. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if we can get an easy bucket on Jordan Poole. Once again, Anthony Davis could have just stayed in the corner. Like, why did he come in for the mid-range shot? That makes no sense, and now we might give up an easy shot. Actually, I don't know. Never mind. That definitely wasn't a bad shot by Jordan Poole. It was just an awkward shot. I was in the area, but he still confidently pulled up for the jumper. Brandon Roy. Oh, that would have been huge. Now this guy could tie up the game or take the lead. Oh, never mind. He misses. He does neither. Let's make sure we take the lead back right here. Actually, nah, we're already in the lead, but let's make it a 2-possession lead. This guy's gotten a few pretty good looks, so I gotta give him credit for that, but at the same time, he can't stop my offense, which is probably gonna be what dooms him. That's probably gonna be what seals his fate. Even though he's scored better than most guys I've played against in this video, even though he's actually moving with that Jordan Poole and hitting some tough shots with Duncan Robinson, I just don't think it's gonna happen. Roy has it again, he's being guarded by Poole, and that's gonna be a guaranteed 2 if he doesn't help. Instead, it's a guaranteed 3 for Anthony Davis. He missed a game-winning 3 last game, but thankfully, we were still able to win, and it's looking like this is gonna be dub number 14, as long as we just get one more shot to fall. Tough make right there by Jordan Poole, but we're gonna get it right back. Roy has it, and instead of driving to the rim, I'm fading away. This guy probably thought I was gonna go for the 2, but nah. Misdirection, I went for the 3. One more win is all we need. We're on a crazy streak right now. 14 in a row. We just gotta do our thing. one more time for one more game and we get Chris Bosh. My fingers are crossed. I'm so nervous. Game 15. Man, losing in game 15 would be an absolute nightmare, but thankfully, we're not playing versus a really amazing team. Granted, his shortest player is Clyde Drexler, and Cam Whitmore's not bad, Jack Sikma's not bad, but at the end of the day, as long as we just keep on doing what's been working, we gon' be alright. Yeah, let's keep on doing what's been working. That defense is elite. We forced the pass out of bounds, and we should be able to get open shots every single time down the court. Anthony Davis in the corner. No, get behind the three-point line, man. We should have 6 points, but whatever. I guess Anthony Davis prefers taking 2s instead of 3s. Right there, I could have taken the 2, but nah, I had to shoot the 3 to make up for last possession. As long as we just keep on hitting our shots, we got this. Brandon Roy puts it up and puts it in. Ever since our very first game this video, he's been dialed in. He's been hitting spot up 3s, 3s off the dribble, fadeaway 3s, standing 3s. Yeah, everything's been working for him, and he's been locking in on defense. Our defense is elite, and Drexler is gonna knock it down from the corner. Double-digit lead. We've been killing it this whole video, and we get another steal. Let's pass it back to Drexler, and let's see if I can get another jumper once again. Freaking mid-range, man. We should have 18 points. It should be game point, but for some reason, my players are addicted to taking a step in and shooting a 2 instead. It's not a big deal. We're still gonna be fine, but come on. Let's get one more stop on defense, and then let's hit a 3 for the win. You can have that shot. We should still get this win by double digits as long as I score right here. Let's give Brandon Roy the final shot since he's just been amazing this video. Actually, I don't know. I want to get the best shot possible, so we'll give it to AD, who actually stays behind the three-point line, but of course he misses. Come on, AD. I guess it's gonna have to be Brandon Roy. He fires, and he misses too? What is this? Anthony Davis misses the game winner. Brandon Roy misses the game winner. I guess we have to take it now with Clyde Drexler. Woo! That's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. 15 wins in a row. This is by far the toughest, most challenging thing we've had to do in my team for a while, and I really can't complain about it one bit. Woo! This Chris Bosh grind is definitely not for everybody, but we were able to pull it off, and now I'm very happy to say that we got this card in our collection. Chris Bosh is a 6'11" power forward center with a 92 offensive rating and 92 defense. He's got an 83 three-point shot, which is elite for a big man, 90 mid-range, really good post-scoring attributes, and 75 driving dunk, 80 standing dunk. Can't complain about that. His interior defense is solid, 87 overall. He's also got a 78 block, 77 perimeter, very good rebounding, and 80 speed, 84 strength. This card doesn't look perfect, but man, he's pretty close. He's got 6 Hall of Fame badges, including Dream Shake, Catch and Shoot, Rebound Chaser, Claymore. Look how many shooting badges he has, along with Post Lockdown, Box Out Beast, Brick Wall, Big Driver. Man, he's got shooting badges, he's got post scoring badges, he's got defensive and rebounding badges. You absolutely love to see this, and just in case y'all didn't know, I'm pretty sure you can give this Chris Bosh every single badge in the game. As y'all can see right here, he is missing a ton of badges, but if you have badges to give this Chris Bosh, you can literally give him any badge in the entire game. I'm definitely gonna give him Limitless Range and Green Machine. Remember, since I beat All-Time Domination and Regular Domination, I have multiple copies of every single badge in the game. I can also upgrade his Masher, Posterizer, Spot Finder, Open Looks, Chase Down Artist. I can upgrade every single badge that isn't already gold. Guys, before we test out Chris Bosh in shoot around, I have a really tough decision to make. I really don't know who to cut from my team. I mean, I like Sean Kemp and Anthony Davis, so they're here to stay. I'm also gonna keep Bowen, Artest, but man, it really comes down to Joakim Noah, Jabari Smith, or Pau Gasol. I think I'm gonna keep Jabari Smith just because he's a great scoring punch. He's definitely my best shooting big man off the bench since he is 6'11", but then again, Joakim Noah, he can't really shoot, but he's got good height, he's excellent defensively, he's a great great enforcer, he's got great strength. I don't want to cut him from the team. And then there's Pau Gasol, who we just added to our team, and he went off. He played very well in our last video, but if I'm being honest, looking at his attributes and whatnot, he looks like a slightly worse version of Chris Bosh offensively, even though his defense is better slightly. Well, not necessarily. He does have a better block rating, which is a pretty big deal, but I don't know, guys. This is so tough. Bosh is faster, he's a better shooter, he's a better rebounder. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we're gonna have to take Pau Gasol off the team. We're gonna have to replace him with Chris Bosh, and obviously, we're gonna put Chris Bosh in the starting lineup. I don't know if he'll play better at power forward or center, but I like Anthony Davis at center, so we're gonna keep him there. We're gonna have Bosh at power forward, Marion, Roy, Kyrie Irving. Man, this team right here is looking pretty solid. There are definitely some moves I can make to improve my bench. I mean, I could replace Artest with somebody like Scottie Pippen. I definitely have enough MT to do that, so maybe that's something I can do. I don't know. I'll think about that later. For now, let's go into shoot around with Bosh. Immediately, I gotta say, Chris Bosh has a pretty nice jump shot, but it is a little bit awkward. He doesn't release the ball at the very top of his jump. You have to wait like an extra 0.1 or 0.2 seconds before actually releasing the shoot button because he doesn't release the ball at the very top of his jump like Brandon Roy does, for example. Even though he's 6'11", and even though I haven't given him any extra badges, he actually has a quicker first step than Sean Marion did in my last video, so that's pretty cool, and I am still hitting that jump shot. Of course, I did say his jumper's a little bit awkward, but not necessarily in a bad way. It kinda reminds me of Jabari Smith Jr.'s jump shot, but a little bit slower. Jabari Smith, he doesn't shoot the ball when he gets to the very top of his release, like right here, but he shoots it a little bit after, so it's a little bit awkward at first, but I'm starting to get used to the Chris Bosh jumper, and I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of open looks with him in Unlimited. I might have to badge him out. I might have to give him Limitless as well as some other shooting badges, but right now, he's doing just fine in shoot around without him. I don't love that he doesn't shoot the ball at the very top of his release, but it's not the worst thing in the world, so if you get this Chris Bosh and shoot around with him, remember that he doesn't release the ball at the very highest point of his jumper. You have to wait a little bit longer. It might not even be 0.1 or 0.2 seconds longer like I said. It's just that I guarantee when you get this Bosh, your first couple shots with him might be early. What I'm trying to say is that this right here, I'm pausing it right here, it looks like this is the point where you're supposed to let go of the button, but for me, I have to let go of the button a little bit after, even though I'm using set point release. I can't say that Chris Bosh has a slow or ugly jumper because it's definitely not slow or ugly. It just takes a little bit of getting used to, which is definitely not a bad thing. We're starting to get a pretty good feel for it too. We're knocking down our fades, hitting our standstill threes, and of course keep in mind, Chris Bosh standing at 6'11", with Hall of Fame post-spin technician and so many other good post-scoring badges, he's gonna be a beast scoring in the paint too, so I think I'm gonna badge him out, give him a few shooting badges, and of course, give him some extra post-scoring or interior finishing badges too. Defensively, he's also pretty good. Obviously, we can't really see his defense on display in shoot around, but we will get to see his defense when we play online after this. So with all that being said, let's knock down one more shot from the top of the key, and yeah, I think we're ready. I think y'all got a good glimpse of the Chris Bosh experience. However, the Chris Bosh experience is not over yet. It's the weekend, which means I have the chance to win my 5th championship ring and to get 24,000 MT. I'm not gonna win all 4 games for my ring in this video, but I am gonna win at least one because we're actually less than 200 points away from getting this 10-pack box. That's right, we're ending this video with a box opening. If we win just one game with Chris Bosh in our lineup, I'm pretty sure we get that box, so let's do it. Let's end this video with a dub, and let's see how well Chris Bosh plays online. In Chris Bosh's debut, we're playing versus Curry, Korver, Draymond Green, Anthony Davis, and Pippen. Winning this game is not going to be impossible, but it's definitely not going to be easy. Nice drive, Bosh is wide open, and he splashes home his very first bucket. Let's quiet down these fans, man. Wow, that is a tough move by Kyle Korver. I completely forgot that he can curry slide. The fact that Kyle Korver, out of all players, can curry slide is absolutely nuts. We're playing pretty good defense on Curry, but so far, we're just getting lit up. by Kyle Korver. Great defense though, but he gets the alley-oop to AD. It's all good though. Let's run a quick play for Chris Bosh, and let's see if we can get him wide open again for a 3. That is a big answer right there. Yeah, we're not off to the best start defensively. We haven't gotten very many stops, but I'm staying with him as well as I can. He's not getting too many open looks. Yeah, that's a great job right there by Kyrie, but now he's just gonna give the ball to Korver, Curry slide, shoot that 3. Thankfully he missed it. I almost called it the Korver slide that possession, since, man, it's just so silly to me that Korver's actually able to do that move. It's crazy that so far this game, this man's been more effective with Kyle Korver than he's been with Steph Curry. He just gets that 3 off so fast. It's super tough to contest. Yeah, guys, we're not off to that great of a start. This guy's absolutely killing me with his offense. We're down by double digits in the first quarter. In all fairness to myself, I am trying to play through Chris Bosh, and maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just play my normal game, but Bosh gets open, he misses, but Marion puts it back. Man, that could have been 3 for Bosh, but I can't complain. I'm trying to win the game. That should be my #1 priority, so let's stay locked in. Another shot for Korver. Come on, man. Our defense hasn't even been that bad, but we are still getting roasted right now. Kyle Korver has takeover now too, so this could get pretty ugly. There we go. Great defense by Brandon Roy. We get the strip, and hopefully we can get a good shot right here. Oh yeah. Bosh is wide open for the midi. All right, let's keep on playing the best defense we can on Korver. We can't give him anything too easy. That is an excellent contest. And just like that, we can make this a 1-possession game. Brandon Roy drives, and that's gonna be a slam. We didn't come within 1 possession, but now we're only down by 4. That first quarter started off so ugly, but we're definitely in a better position now. Nice cut to the rim by Roy, and yeah, he's killing Korver. Kyle Korver's been doing his thing. He's definitely gotten some nice shots to fall, but hey, Brandon Roy is no slouch either. Now let's see if we can get a stop on defense. Great job right there by Roy once again. Elijah 1 goes up, and we force the miss. Yeah, our defense is now so much more locked in than it was in the first quarter. Brandon Roy's open, extra pass to Marion. I love this ball movement, but come on, man, we gotta shoot it. I gotta stop being so passive. Let's get to the rim for another dunk. 1-possession game. Persistence is the name of the game. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. That's good defense by Bosh. We should have gotten the ball back, but it's all good. Still an excellent defensive possession. We force the miss, and we can actually take the lead. If I can tie the game up, then I'll tie the game, but if I'm open for the lead, then I'm definitely gonna go for it. Let's move the ball back to Derrick Rose, and let's run some pick and fade with Chris Bosh. Maybe we can get him an open 3, or an open mid-range shot. I don't know, the possession's not looking good, so let's just drive to the rim with Rose, and just like that, we're all tied up. 1 stop on defense, 1 score, and we're back in the lead. It's like we're never down by double digits in the first place. Great job by Derrick Rose, Kyrie drives in, and Joakim Noah sends it back. Can we retake the lead right here? Drexler's running. Let's swing it back to Marion for the lead from the corner. Oh, he missed it. That one's completely on me. Terrible release. That was our chance to take the lead, but it's all good. Let's see if we can do it right here. Let's run that pick and roll once again. Joakim Noah and Derrick Rose. Oh, he misses the dunk. Bosh has it now. He goes baseline, and he's a little bit tired, so I'm gonna have to sub him out. At halftime, we're only down by 5. I'd say we're still in a great position, but we gotta get more shots to fall. We made a really good run there in the second quarter, but our job is far from finished. Why is Duncan Robinson wide open? Why are we leaving him wide open? That makes no sense. I wish my players would take it personally when they get scored on, but nah. It seems like they're completely cool with leaving their man wide open and allowing a bucket. Now Curry's open, he fires. We were able to get back in there and contest. If we're gonna win this thing, we gotta get something going right now. Good ball movement, Bowen fires, and even though he's been coming off the bench lately, Bowen is still a huge piece of this team. He's our rock on defense, he's very consistent offensively, and look at that. We force another miss, another fast break. Kemp has it, but good defense by Draymond. Let's see if Kyrie can get a bucket though, because he hasn't done much this game. He pulls up from the wing, and just like that, we're back within 2. Let's keep on rolling. Here comes the screen, but we're gonna try and fight through. Oh yeah, we forced the pass out of bounds, our ball. We've been in position to take the lead for so long now. Can we finally do it? I think we can. Kyrie, no, not behind the 3-point line. We're all tied up. That's an 8-0 run, but we could be in the lead right now. It's all good though. Good defense by Kyrie. Curry misses, and now we have our chance. Let's throw it ahead to Kyrie. Let's try to attack the basket. Actually, nah. Let's fade away and knock down the jumper. What a game we got here. Chris Bosh has been pretty good in his debut, but it's been my supporting players, my supporting cast, who've been stepping up big time. Kyrie pulls up from the wing, and we are in the lead by 5. This run continues. Is that 13 points in a row unanswered? Man, we are rolling. Kyrie's got that playmaking takeover, but we're gonna keep on firing those threes. Man, he's really come alive this quarter. I think that's 13 points for him this quarter, which is crazy. He's just been on fire, and obviously, our defense has been elite. It's been pretty good the entire video, but right here, ooh, I was gonna say we were giving up a wide open layup or a dunk, but we actually recovered perfectly. At the end of 3, we've completely turned this game around. We were just down by 5. We were down by double digits earlier, but now we're in the lead. We're in a good position to close out this game, so let's do it. Steph Curry has takeover, so this is gonna be a very interesting fourth quarter, but we got Bosh back in the game, so let's go to work in the post. Come on, man. There's no way Curry is stopping Chris Bosh. 12 points, 5 rebounds for Bosh. I haven't had the chance to shoot with him that much since I've been so focused on just winning the game, scoring with other guys, but it's been a pretty good low-key debut for Bosh. Let's run a pick and fade with him right here, and let's see how this guy defends it. Kyrie gets past Curry. Oh man, Bosh is wide open. He ain't missing that. I've still been getting Bosh's release a little bit early, but he's still good enough to where he's making the shots anyway. As y'all can see, I'm still timing that jump shot with Chris Bosh a little bit early, but that's normal. Like I said earlier, his release point is a little bit weird, but he's still been very good this game. Speaking of very good, our defense is elite. Great possession, but oh, we gotta grab the defensive rebound. Eventually we did, but we did give him an extra crack at it at first. Bosh has it. I want to shoot that fade away so bad, but let's be smart. Let's get the best shot we possibly can. Brandon Roy drives. Oh, that's beautiful. That is an amazing shot. Double-digit lead. Even though we're in a great position right now, let's keep on playing smart and getting the best shots we can. Oh yeah, Bosh. That's gonna be an easy mid-range shot. I made sure to time it a little bit later that time. This guy's not giving Chris Bosh too much space to shoot the 3, but man, that mid-range shot is money, and I know y'all saw that block right there. Chris Bosh has takeover now. You love to see that, and we're still moving so well on defense. This guy shouldn't get anything to go, but you never know. Curry puts it up, and thankfully he misses. Let's run that pick and fade with Bosh. He's got takeover, and he hits a big time 3. That could be the dagger right there. Back-to-back big time jumpers by Bosh. Kyrie almost gets the steal. Man, that could have been a steal, and then a fast break pull-up 3 for Bosh, but it's okay. Amazing effort, great debut for Bosh, and we come back from being down by double digits to win by double digits. I can't complain. 19 points, 8 rebounds for Chris, 16 for Kyrie, 10 for Brandon Roy. Overall, we shot very well as a team, and most importantly, we got the win, which means we're now only 3 dubs away from the ring, not to mention that we're about to do a box opening. If you're not very excited for this, I completely understand, but come on. As a guy who loves opening packs, this should be pretty fun, even though the best players that we're probably gonna get are emeralds, maybe 1 or 2 sapphires, but let's see. In our very first pack, we get gold Dylan Brooks, so yeah, we're already off to a blazing start. In our second pack, another gold player, Victor Oladipo. Pretty ironic. In our third pack, we finally get an emerald. It's about time. Jaylen Brown. I can't remember if I have him or not, but if I don't, that's a dub. This time we get Kevin Porter Jr. We also get Popovich though, which I think might honestly be the best thing we've pulled so far. In pack number 5, another gold player. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we might not even get a sapphire. Obviously, we'll have to see if I end up being right about that, but so far, it's not looking very good. Shemezi Metu, Come on, man. Give me one sapphire. One sapphire is all I'm asking for. I'll take an emerald Sabonis. I'll take that over another gold player, but yeah, the odds of us getting a sapphire are definitely not great. We have one more pack to possibly get it, and yeah, we don't got it. I'll take Austin Reeves though. Overall, pretty bad box opening, especially since I already had 7 of the players I pulled, but overall, I can't complain. I guess we'll make a little bit more MT. Maybe I can add some stuff to the exchange. I don't know if there's anything good. It doesn't look like there is, so yeah, let's just sell every single thing here. I know we only played one game with Chris Bosh, but I think you guys had the chance to see the potential that was there. No, I didn't green every shot, but if you're able to get some open space with this card from mid-range or from deep, he's gonna knock it down. I will say, he's not a perfect card, but he has to be one of the best big men in the game right now, and there's really no debate about that. He's a good shot blocker, good interior defender, he's pretty fast for a big man, one of the fastest centers or power forwards in the game. Regardless, he's 6'11", so the fact that he has 80 speed is very impressive, not to mention the three-point shooting, the mid-range shooting, all that stuff. He's not spectacular as a ball handler, but he's a pretty good rebounder, definitely better as a rebounder than Shawn Kemp has been for my team, and that's not a knock against Shawn Kemp, it's just that Chris Bosh, he fits into the starting 5 pretty well alongside Marion, Roy, Kyrie, all these guys right here, so yeah. Of course, that first game got off to a bit of an ugly start with Bosh, but I really do think he works very well at the 4. He also works at the 5. I didn't play him many minutes at the 5, but he can definitely stretch out, space the floor, hit that 3, while also playing some competent interior defense. So overall, I give this Bosh card a 9.5 out of 10, especially considering where we are at this point of the year in my team. The game has barely been out for like a month. It's been out for about 28 days now, so as of right now, this Bosh is a beast, definitely usable, very fun, 100% worth grinding for, and if you get him, good for you. I'm so glad I was able to get him today, and we were able to win in his debut, which makes me happy too, so yeah. Shout out to Chris Bosh for playing well, shout out to my opponent for getting off to a good start, but it ain't how you start, it's how you finish, and we finished that game very strong, and we're about to finish this video very strong too. Let's jump straight into the outro. If you made it all the way to the end of this video and you're still watching right now, then huge shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Now, if you really are still watching right now and you haven't dropped a like yet or subscribed to my channel, then what are you doing? Make sure to hit that like button to show some love on this video and to show me you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my content in the future. And of course, show some love in the comments, turn on notifications so that YouTube notifies you whenever I drop a brand new video or go live or anything like that on my channel. Man, this was a really tough grind, and if you believed in me, if you thought I really was gonna get this Bosh, I appreciate you. I mean, we have such a good win-loss record in Triple Threat Online, it's so easy to score. It is kinda hard to get stops though, so it can be pretty tough to win 15 in a row, but I think I had done it before at some point in the season. I can't remember when, but I'm glad we were able to do it over these last couple days. If any of y'all are wondering, this was not my first attempt getting Bosh. In my last episode of the series, which was episode 19 I'm pretty sure, we won our first 3 games going for Bosh, then we lost. Then we won back-to-back games, but then after that, I lost a couple more games versus some really big sweats, but then I was able to win 5 in a row again, and that's when I was like, you know what, since I've won 5 games in a row off camera, let me make sure I win the rest on camera, so people who watch me can actually see me do that. And most of the games we played today were pretty easy, including the unlimited game, so I can't complain about that. I hope you guys had a good time watching, and yeah. I don't want to go on for too much longer. This video has already gotten so lengthy, so just one more time. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all, and I hope you all stay chill, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day / weekend, and I'll see y'all again real soon.